go, 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 go.
What's up, you guys? Norfolk Southern Tier 4 Productions back again, dropping you guys yet another banger video. Today, I'm going to be bringing you guys another layout update. We've had some more changes to the layout since the last update, which was actually last week. Last week I did it. I want to show you guys some new things that we've done to the layout. I've also made some new purchases for the layout, and also have gotten some more done. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Well, first off, in the town of Goldenville, Ohio. This is the town. The name is going to be called Goldenville, Ohio. But we bought some more new buildings. A buddy of mine sold us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He sold us 8 buildings for $30, which is actually a pretty good deal. I'll show you guys the buildings we got. Sold us this WE attorney's office. So this is going to be our lawyer office right here. All the cases are conducted out. This is a hotel right here. Don't know what this is going to be called yet. Probably going to just be called I don't know, Golden State. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But that's a hotel we got. This is also right here is an apartment building, which will come on the other side here. This is going to be in our apartment building. Look like it roughly has a nice amount of apartments in there. That's another building that we gotten, and that one is right next to the plumbing right here. So now all we need to get is a fire and police station, with the police station going to go over there, fire station going to go right here, and we also have room for one more building to go right here. And I want to put one modern style building in here that you see today, and I don't know what that's going to be yet. It's going to be something modern, just don't know what. Also, this is another building he sold us right here. This is a real estate office, which has a sign right here. Can't make out that first word, but it says Ode Robina Real Estate. So there's, real estate sells houses, stuff like that. I want to get a house in this. I do want to get a nice house in this in the town. I just don't know where it's going to go. But plan on putting something right here. We're gonna probably put some stuff right here too. I just don't know what it's going to be yet, but that's definitely something that's going to go right here. Also, he sold us this building right here, which I don't know what I'm going to do with this building. Some of the buildings he sold us I didn't really like. Like this one right here I really didn't like. I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'll figure out something to do. This will probably be more like a stop for the passenger station. I'll probably put it somewhere over there in that area. So I didn't really care for this building too much, but my dad just said we're going to just buy the whole thing, and I said okay, but I really didn't care for this building. Also, we bought this building right here. This is just a little, I don't know, look like a little depot or something. So I just put it over here in this corner just to fill this corner. I just put this over here, a little house or something like that. I don't know. A little depot, and this is where the passenger train will stop and pick up some people, drop off some people, and stuff like that. So that's another thing that we've done to the layout. Also, moving on down the way here, we're gonna go to the other side of the layout. We actually put in a new siding. We actually put this in right here. Literally just finished this siding, literally just a few minutes before I made this video. I had to make another order to Amazon because I ran out of straight track, so I made another order to Amazon, and I bought some new straights to finish this. So now we have a siding that comes from right here all the way to down here, all the way down there, and that over there by the electrical box, which ends right there. And this can probably hold deeply maybe a 25-car train, which is actually a nice size. Probably roughly about 25 cars, roughly, maybe even 30. I'm not sure. I haven't really tested the limits on the track yet. But that's a nice little siding addition that we added. We knew we could fill something in the space, so we said, what the heck, we'll just put a siding over here. And actually, we've came up with the name for this area. So basically, from this cut all the way over to this cut over here where the coal mine is, this is going to be called Delco Junction. The only reason we call it that is because this building over here is called Delco, and we figured, why not just call this all Delco Junction? And then this is going to still be called Co-op soybean plant. So yeah, all this, like I said, from here to over there is Delco Junction. Also, some other new buildings that we gotten. He sold us this shell tank right here, which I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet. I want to make a fueling island for my locomotives. So and I've also been putting I also have been wanting to put something right here. I just don't know what. So, this just sits here for now. I want to make it, like I said, a fueling island. So I may just end up doing that. I just don't know what. Don't know when I'll do it, but I might just end up doing that since I got that shell tank. That was also another one I didn't really want because I didn't really have a use for it. But you know, my dad just said we'll just take the whole thing. So I'll figure out something. I want to use this space for something that's dedicated to the yard. I just don't know what. If you guys could give me an idea in the comments below, that would be great. Also, another building he picked us up was this right here. This is another depot, and actually I'm going to give you guys a story behind this. So as it says Joinville on it, all this over here, this area, so starting from the coal mine, starting from here to this board all the way over to the other end of the board over there, right here, I'll show you guys real quick. Basically, to right here, this is going to be called Joinville, Ohio. And the reason why, as you see, it says Joinville, but this is actually going to be my Joinville yard office, and this is going to be called Joinville Yard. I know this doesn't look like a yard office, but there's going to be a story behind this. So basically, the story I made up for this is that Norfolk Southern, this used to be a passenger yard, basically, and Norfolk Southern bought this yard, and this was turned into their yard office, which used to be a depot, like another depot. So this is basically their yard office. It was an old depot converted into a yard office, so that's kind of the story behind this. Like I said, I know it doesn't look like one, but we're going to make a story behind it. So this is the Norfolk Southern Joinville yard office right here. And then, like I said, all this yard is going to be called, all this over here is going to be called Joinville. It's going to be Joinville Yard. And basically, I'm gonna have some Norfolk Southern some Norfolk Southern trucks, work trucks parked out here, a few cars for the people that work in there. I want to put a little sign up that says Norfolk Southern Joinville Yard or something. And like I said, this is not made off of any realistic yard. This is just something that I made up and created because it's my own layout, and you know I can do that. So I made up Joinville because like I said, it says it right there on there, so I thought why not. So like I said, it's gonna be called Joinville. And also one more thing, my dad picked up this Bachmann GP40-2. This is a DCC sound engine. CSX is the new boxcar style logo, 2640. My dad uses this to do switching operations on the layout, so when he switches, he uses this right here. And see, my cat's getting in the way. Watch out, Felix. He uses this for switching. So this is his new acquiring that he bought. This is a nice engine that came in Sunday. That's actually a pretty nice engine. I want to get an NS one in Bachmann because the sound actually sounds pretty good. So I'm gonna end up just getting me one eventually. But yeah, that's just something else that's new. One more quick thing before I get off of here. Is we finally decided what we're gonna do with the coal mine. We're gonna actually make another layer basically over here. Basically, we're gonna have a line coming up from right here that kind of extends up, and the coal mine's gonna actually kind of sit in this corner on another level, and then it's gonna descend back down over here somewhere to connect back into the actual main. So that's something that we're gonna do, something that we're gonna work on within. I don't know when we're going to start that project, but like I said, we're going to do another layer, kind of just build something and sit it in this corner so that this can sit up on a mountain, and we're going to have some elevations and stuff like that. So we'll eventually be doing that. Like I said, I don't know when. So we'll be doing that. That's going to look pretty cool. We're going to, make a little mountain scene and stuff. We decided to do over here instead over the town, but I don't know. We may change it, but that's the plan for right now. Also, yeah, and also I took out this bridge right here. The bridge used to be right here, but in order for the siding to be a decent size, I had to put the piece right here. So I had to take the bridge out, and I just put a little piece of cardboard right here so that the engine, things that can get caught if they fall over, it would get caught on this and bump back over, and they wouldn't fall completely. So that's that. And also tell you guys basically how we run down here. Basically, we have a new system down here, and I know this area is very, very big mess. Excuse the mess, but we basically have a new system down here for engineers or the guys that operate the railroad down here. Is that we have them fill out these sheets that I came up with. I actually want to give a shout out. I know he's not gonna be watching this video, but Norfolk or NS Modeler 24 actually gave me this idea. I know he said that he does realistic operation, and he does like some way bills and stuff like that. So I created a little smaller form of that. This is something new that I did, so just don't quote me on this, but this is just something new that I did. I'm still working on it, but I just tried this when we had an op session this past weekend. I just did that. So basically, this is the interchange form right here, so that if basically when the engineers get to a certain point on the layout, which kind of would be this area right here, the guys would stop their trains, they would report into here, and they would get these sheets right here to switch out trains with the guys on the layout. And that's basically what this is. This is the Norfolk Southern and CSX Division train interchange form. Basically, you put your engineer name, your locomotive number, your freight origin, its destination, the crew switch out area, and then you'll put your second train, which would be the train that you would be switching out, where its origin would go to, its destination, then the date you put your date and signature. Like I said, this is just something new I tried out. It actually worked out pretty good. So I think I'm going to actually add on to this eventually to make it seem more realistic down here. And we also have these, just a locomotive train sheet. So basically, what this is you just basically, like same thing, just a few different things. You put your engineer name, your locomotive numbers, your freight description. So if it's like a mixed freight, a passenger, you know, things like that, a coal, you would put your railroad handler, which would be the main handler, like Norfolk Southern, CSX, and then your date and your signature. And then you would turn this back into dispatch. And I'll show you guys some that were filled out over the weekend. Show you guys some different ones. These are all the ones that we filled out over the weekend. So let me see here. Like, I'll get you guys a locomotive train sheet. So basically, here's one that a guy did. So basically, he just put his engineer name, his number, his locomotive numbers, his freight that he was running. So he was running 3 different trains. So he ran a freight, a passenger, and a mixed. His main railroad handlers, which were these right here, and then he also filled out his signature and time. So this is basically what it is. This takes a few minutes. And also, for an interchange form, like mine here, basically just had the engineer name, your locomotive numbers that you were running, basically where the origin started, which was Goldenville, Ohio, which this actually was recently just changed to Joinville, Ohio. So this is actually going to be Joinville Yard. Should be Joinville, but it's changed out originally. And its freight description was Helen, Montana. And crew switch out of Joinville Depot, which was actually this right here. And then the second train origin, which it started from Golden Yard, which, like I said, was changed again to Joinville. So I actually got to change it. Next time I fill this out, this won't be the same. His destination was the co-op soybean plant, which was over there. And then I filled out the date and my name, signature. So that's basically the new system that we run. I like it. It's something neat. It's something that kind of make you feel a little bit more realistic. Kind of have to fill out a little bit of paperwork and then turn it into dispatch, which technically is me. Since I do this stuff, I'm in charge of all this, so I'm the dispatch or the yard master down here, basically. So yeah, and also we down here use communication forms, which are actually we use. If I can find one here, we actually use walkie-talkies right down here. We actually use these right here. These are really nice walkies. So basically, because if a guy is sitting, we have guys that like to sit over here in this corners, and as you guys can see, my stairs run right down the middle of the layout. And basically, we have guys that like to sit over here, and if it's real loud down here. It's really loud down here when we have an op session, and, you know, we kind of have the TV going too, and then we have, you know, guys, you know, over here talking, and we got the trains running, and we can't really hear if we yell across over there. And like I said, the stairs block the middle, so we use these walkie-talkies down here to communicate with each other, and it really, really works. We also use these cross mics, so you can mount it right here and then have it run across your back like you would see a real locomotive engineer wear. So, that's just something I wanted to give you guys, but other than that, that's the big change that I want to do this update. Like I said, as soon as I got the track in, so I did this update. So yeah, guys, just want to give you guys this quick little update here. Well, not quick, but I just want to give you guys this update to the layout. In the next video, I'm probably going to do a layout tour. So look for that video. I want to do a layout tour of the layout, kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on down here. And, you know, what's what. So remember to like, rate, comment, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.